Episode here on F1 2017. It is time for round 4 of season 4. It is the Russian Grand Prix, a track where it does fingers crossed that doesn't happen. I'll be really annoyed if that happens this time. I believe we're starting 10th, so if we can get a good start and hopefully just defend like crazy, because we're going to have to, that's no doubt about that. Then yeah, it'll just be a case of seeing how we can do. So we'll get back into this. We are, like I said, we're starting in 10th. Yeah. So we're starting in 10th. I don't know why it's done that again. Okay. It's round 4 in Russia.
Good afternoon from Sochi. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and F.O.T.A will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid,
right, so this is the grid order. Perez is looking interested, although there is a 4/10th gap between first and second. Vettel looking like he's in a league of his own. We're up to 8th because Ocon has a penalty as well. Raikkonen again for 3 races in a row. That's happened to Raikkonen. It's been a really, qualifying wise, it's been a really bad start to the season for the Finn. So once again, we've been promoted up several positions. Let's have a look. Right, so it looks like there's going to be no rain in this race, so we're just going to get straight on with it, as per usual. Try and get comfy. Finding it difficult. Here we go. The lights count down in Sochi, around the Olympic Park area. And it's go! Can't actually try to... Oh no, you don't, Raikkonen. He tried doing what he did to me. We've already lost 3 positions, actually. Well, it wasn't a start. We just bogged down. I mean, it was a bad start initially, now we're up to 7. So we've gained a position. Vettel had, oh crap. Yeah, we just clipped the side of Ricardo. We'll give him the space. But I believe the Force India is leading this Grand Prix. To 9th. I said at the end of the list that the Reynolds were going to look better around here, and at the minute that proves the case with both of them inside the top 10. Hulkenberg 8th, Palmer 9th. It's been a messy first lap from us. We didn't get off to the best of starts. We kind of got the pattern, then we sort of skidded a little bit, which obviously you don't want to do any start really. We got the inside of Nico. Had to take a bit more speed into there just to make sure I got the position. But yeah, Vettel bad, but obviously he's going to be doing everything he can to obviously make those positions back. But yes, Perez is leading. Not really, no, second. So Mercedes 2-3, Vettel from pole to 4. Hopefully our extra straight line speed will help us out. But yeah. Vettel looking menacing. Will he try and go for a move? Nope. I'm trying to make sure as well that I don't slam into the back of Grosjean. Quite easily happen. close enough. We're definitely going to go for it. Great move there on Grosjean. We're up into 7th, which is where we were before we had that half spin. We tried passing Ricciardo. Wow, we actually did the fastest lap of the race that time. Okay. How? We do get DRS, actually. We actually just basically put our car up the inside of Ricciardo and Tokyo, not turning across us. It just shows that the AI still have that problem where they won't race you. I feel like we can take somewhat normal lines. We are going to get DRS off Verstappen. I believe Verstappen's got DRS. Lap 14 they want us to pit. Oh! Right. That was my fault that time. Right, there we go, we gave him the space. It's totally my fault, I just squeezed him, you know, needlessly. So not exactly what we want around a track where we know the point is pretty much a given. Usually. He won 3 that time. It was the best of lines going through the penultimate corner. Oh, Ricciardo's actually the next car behind us. Where's Max? So if we just deliver good corners, you know, good apexes, we'll be fine. Ricciardo is looking very, very racy at the minute. think if it weren't for the Force India, these could mid 140. Oh, Ricardo. I would have got fastest lap had I not ran wide at the final corner. That Ricardo is struggling with the Renault engine. Is that Mercedes actually going to make a move on the Force India? He looks really close. Not quite. Why? Okay, that's 3 laps in a row I've done that. Losing a bit of time somewhere. Actually starting to lose time on Vettel now. Oh, Perez is locked up! Perez is locked up and it's allowed the 3 championship contenders. Oh, Perez, what have you done? DRS this time. Went up the inside, and through. Perez got braking issues. And now Hamilton's slowing down. Seems like he's got a problem with his car. Things are starting to happen. There we go, Vettel's going for the move. It's not what Bottas would want. But, like I say, if you've got issues, you've got issues. Not surprised. You can see Hamilton has a lack of horsepower at the minute. Hamilton goes defensive. There's nothing I can do there. Perez is up my inside. Great move from Perez. I force my way up Perez. Up inside of Perez, get the power down early, and it's enough to stay in front. DRS, that's going to help us here. Want to get past Hamilton whilst he's still got the problems. We should get Hamilton going into turn 1 here. We get the move done. Nope. Well, Perez has gone right round the outside of me. Ricciardo trying a very opportunistic move, and we say no. Hamilton causing havoc here. There we go. Past, and we're into. So there's still a long way to go in this Grand Prix yet. Ricciardo's now past Hamilton. So we did 42.4. Now I'd like to think that we can at least try to get back to where we were before all the incidents started happening, but looks like Ricciardo has other ideas. Vettel takes the lead. Can we hold off Ricciardo down here? Wick has been turned up. See, I'd like to say that we can challenge Ferrari at the minute, but I just don't think we can. Ricciardo pits. It's a very early stop from Danny Ricciardo. Kimi does fastest lap of the race, which is just over a second quicker than us, so our pace is starting to be shown now. Ricciardo's just coming out next to the last piece, I think. Okay. Please tell me what the hell happened there. Perez up my inside. Kimi Raikkonen's done really well. He's right up behind us now. Oh, Perez! Raikkonen's got past Perez. Yeah, this happened to us in Salvo, I think. Because we started off really well and then the pace just dies. Which is frustrating because we've added more pace to the car for this Grand Prix. On a fresh engine. Just shows you how bad this car is aerodynamically and chassis wise. Getting towards about 3 seconds a lap slower than the leaders, which is very disheartening. But we're pitting this lap anyway. We'll pit this lap, put on a new set of ultras, I believe. Ending the first stint in third. Be very happy with that. Don't think we're going to... Of course, I don't believe for a second that we're going to stay here. We're in the pits, and so is half the so is half the rest of the field. Norway, welcome to the stream, man. Right, are we going to get held up in the pits though? That's going to be a question because we're quite high up the pit lane this year. Do get held up a little bit. There goes Ricardo. We come out in 16th place. We go into about lap 28 on these. I'm guessing it will be the super soft tyres to the end of the race. Right, now, Alonso, 6.3 seconds he was ahead of us. We are in front of Kimi Räikkönen. He is going to be hunting us down, as is Sergio Perez and the rest of the guys that are behind us. No retirements yet so far. And Ricciardo has a huge gap to us as well. Quite wide there. Lack of pace is quite disheartening at times, but like I said, we knew what we was in for when we signed for Williams. So everyone knows that the Williams car aerodynamically and chassis-wise is crap. I just think I underestimated how bad it was going to be. And the fact there was no engine upgrades either, you know, we don't get a saving grace other than we have Mercedes-Benz in the back of our car. Yep, Felipe pits. Oh, come on, I barely touched it. Oh, we do a 140.0. Ricciardo has just been passed. Verline and Ricciardo are battling it out, so Ricciardo's not that far up the road actually. Says Sauber haven't scored a point since I left at the end of the second season in this career mode. Nice to see them up in 7th place. Right up my chuff, you can see him. I'm gonna let him go to the outside. There I can defend the inside line. Verline peel off? No, he doesn't. So we get DRS going for the move on Verline. Nice move there, up the inside, just place the car back in front of him, and we're up into 6th. Now Ricciardo has been on these tyres longer than we have by about three laps, so are we able to close in on him? Guess Raikkonen will make the move here, but look at the gap we've already built on Verline. Oh, Ricciardo faster than us. So who is? I need to check this and see what the race directory is, because I... Alright, so Palmer and Magnussen have not yet pitted. Okay, so that's interesting. Obviously we know that Verline hasn't. So when those two pit, we should be moved up to 4th. It's a tough race, this one. So you think it'd be nice and easy, but it's not. Now I'd like to think that... I don't know, it all depends on what Ricciardo's going to do, because we should be pitting around about lap 28, so Ricciardo, lap 25 maybe? But he's just pulling away from us all the time, and to be honest, I kind of expected it. Like I say, it's a nice flowing circuit, it should suit the characteristics of the Red Bull car. Another 40.0. Yay! I feel like we could have possibly got a 39 there had we not again run wide through those the final 2 corners. I feel like I may be losing quite a lot of time through them corners. Ah, turned in far too early once again. Oh, I can't stand tracks like this with a lot of runoff area. I like tracks with gravel around the side, so that way if you make a mistake, you're going to pay for it. Oh, hello, is Ricardo locked up? No, it's Van Dorn. Van Dorn has an issue. Just carry on. Again, that builds up the gap to myself and Kimi Räikkönen. Gives us a bit of a buffer for him to, well, nose back down. Is this the lap where they're going to pit? No, so I'll have another lap of being able to close up on Ricardo. There we go, 39.7. So we're 1.7 seconds off Vettel's fastest lap time, which, to be honest, is roughly where this car is at the minute. Really be too disheartened with that. I say, any guys who are new watching, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content. Also, like I said, subscribe to the YouTube page so you can catch up with what's happening through seasons 1, 2 and 3. Need to spend some time tomorrow actually uploading videos to the YouTube page. Ricardo's passed Palmer, so Palmer is dropping back. I won't be surprised if they pit this lap. We've gone a long way on them tyres. Oh, Perez has been passed by Räikkönen. Or other way around, sorry, Räikkönen has been passed by Perez. Great stuff. Perez could prove to be a thorn in the Ferrari side. That Force India is no slouch. Oh, Magnussen has an issue with his car and he's one of the cars ahead of us who's doing the one-stopper. For him, I hope it's just a quick engine issue that's going to sort itself out in about 5 laps' time. We're being chased by Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Räikkönen. Hulkenberg, maybe? And there's still no signs of the pit stops yet for these guys. Absolutely insane. We're only 9.2 seconds in front of our teammate Felipe Massa. Field is quite close up here. Now, how long? At 1.9. So Perez is catching me whether I like it or not. Just nothing I can do there at the minute. Palmer quickly coming up to them. Does have quite a bit of it. The gap is about 1.4 seconds at the minute between myself and Perez. Indeed it is 1.4 seconds, good guess. Straight up the inside. Palmer pits. We got the inside of Kevin Magnussen. And Ricciardo pits too. Right, something happened there. I saw something. Now, where is Vettel? Someone had an incident. What? Van Dorn, all by himself. Just watch. He comes in here all by himself, locks up. Ah, he gets stuck on the sidelines, right. For a minute I thought Vettel might have had a puncture. We're in third place, so this is back where we were. So we are rapidly being caught by the likes of Sergio Perez, there's Kimi, and Kimi Räikkönen. Now it's just our job to try and hold them back. Extending the stint by 2 laps. Okay. I would say try and do the undercut on them, but I'm not going to be any faster being on the super soft tyres. So I might as well just stick this out. Just see what happens. I mean, it's only 6 laps. We're 11.7 behind Bottas and Perez now. Right up behind us, here he comes. Once again, me and Perez touch, and Hamilton has got past Raikkonen. Just saw the flash of the Mercedes in front of the Ferrari. to this Williams is nowhere near where I want it to be. So we need to become first driver as quickly as possible. Oh, Perez up our inside. Hamilton looks quite racy at the minute as well. Right behind Perez, actually. I wonder if Raikkonen has some sort of damage. He's just not quite... I mean, yes, he's 42 years old now, so... You know what he once was. Hasn't been for a while now. He spent 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006 McLaren. So what's that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 5 years at McLaren, and he spent 7, 8, 9 at Ferrari, and then came back obviously those 2 years at Lotus, and 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Yeah, so he spent the majority of his career at, a good chunk of his career at Ferrari. Wielding one championship though for Kimi Raikkonen, a driver of that calibre. I mean, there again, he should have won the 2003 championship, but it wasn't to be. I'm going to need to go defensive. Well, definitely try. Didn't get the exit I wanted though, so Perez almost got to get around my outside. Hamilton right behind as well, so I need to make sure I don't make any big, huge mistakes. Now earlier on guys, I'm going to admit, I actually did crash out, and I don't know why, I just automatically did a flashback without thinking. So, like I say, I'm really sorry about that. Poor traction out of there. Kimi Raikkonen's back into play now, so we're going to stick to the outside line. Going to have Perez going up our side to take that third place. Try some heavy braking. Oh, Perez! Hamilton Raikkonen past Perez. Right, so there's a huge queue of cars. Hamilton, Raikkonen, Perez, Ocon. Finally got up the stop of Van Dorn. Oh, lock up there from Van Dorn. Come on, let us through, buddy. Gals our way nicely. Quite the traction we wanted. Lewis is going to be right up our outside, but just going to give him the room. It's the secondary phase of that, secondary phase of braking into that corner that we seem to. Oh dear. Yeah, like I was saying, it's the secondary phase of that corner that we're struggling at. No, not that we're struggling, that we seem to gain the most time. Because we hit the brakes, it's like, oh, okay, I'm not going to do anything. Then all of a sudden, we are really here now. Ah, once again, cut right over the curb. Ricardo, this. Me holding up Hamilton and Raikkonen, this is going to help Ricardo out tenfold. Ricardo on an aggressive strategy. I believe the Force, yep, the Force Indias are with us now as well. It's free wide. Right, pit window open. We'll have 23 laps on the super soft tyres. Done 16 on these this time. Hamilton's got back in front of Raikkonen again. In fact, where is Raikkonen? I think Raikkonen's pitted. Oh, for God's sake, stop cutting the bastard in corner. Yeah, I can cut that one, I don't get anything. Yeah, thanks for that. So we're doing everything we can to get maximum performance out of this Williams. We're doing that, but we're doing it kicking and screaming. It doesn't really want to do anything. We're in the pits. Pit stop number 2. There goes Ricardo. Held up in the pits once again. I would run in rich mix, but I don't think I'd gain the fuel back, so I just need to do what I can now. Once again, we're behind Jolly. Palmer. Oh, Palmer! Not Palmer, bloody Van Dorn. What was he playing at? Almost took out Perez. I think I know why I said Palmer. Both of them begin with a P. Cars in the pit lane. There's Hamilton. We'll come out in front of him. We actually got the undercut on Hamilton, well Perez did anyway. Like I said, we do seem better when we're chasing a car. I have noticed that. Prefer to chase than be chased. Massive pits. Go 39.4 to 6th place. We go up the inside of Palmer and we take the place. Carlos Sainz in 4th, he's done really well and he's quite a way ahead. There's a Palmer side by side. .0 seconds. Find out in a minute whether Sainz is pitting. Looks like he is. Actually, no, I don't think he is. Oh no, he is in the pits. There we go. We move up into 4th place now. We are 20 seconds behind Ricciardo. I think we are. Blimey. That's. We're not going to make that up. I'll tell you that now. I say I'm happy to defend my position. And will do. Lost a couple of attempts to Ricciardo in those final sequence of corners once again. Like I say, Ricciardo isn't my focus of my attention. It's the Force India and the Mercedes behind me, and we've got 18 laps. Stay in front of these guys. I feel like at the minute we're doing alright, but once, oh well, there we go, that Force India's got a huge run at us. There we go, once again, it's the final sector, we're losing the time. We're roughly running at the same pace as Ricciardo's on ultra softs. I think Ricciardo pitted on lap 27. I think we pitted on lap 41. Vettel leads, does the new fastest lap of the race. 37.3, he must be on ultras as well. Now a podium is a possibility, however slight it could be. Obviously I'm not quite sure what you need for a pit stop around here. That's Ricciardo in the pits! Ricciardo pits and we're up into third. Now the rest of this race just got interesting and immediately Perez is up my inside. Absolutely nothing I can do. Just going to hang it round the outside. Can we hold him? Yes we can. Once again Perez does the half spin and Hamilton is through. Now that is going to make our job a lot more difficult here. And also, let's not forget, Ricciardo going to be on fresh super softs. We've been on ours now for 7 laps. Now yes, I know that tyre wear doesn't tend to be an issue around here. Just the fact that we've got the works Mercedes behind us. So I've looked, see if anything's been said in the chat. Nope. Right, here we go. Gonna try and outbrake him into this corner like we always do. Ricciardo already up behind these guys. Oh! Oh dear. I do it at least once every year. I send the car spinning at turn 1. Oh, that's not one of my finer moments. The thing is though, he stuck right to the outside of the track, so no matter what was going to happen. Now if you guys remember, in Season 2, I was really annoyed with Hamilton because he passed me under, off the track at Bahrain and nothing happened, so... So we've got a bit of breathing space at the minute. That was 6 point. Holy mackerel, guys. I mean, it's 8.5 seconds, but that's only because I think Perez has pitted. I think Perez had a broken wing and has pitted. 8.5 seconds. Ricciardo now though on freshest of tyres is going to come after us. We've got to hang on to these for this position for 14 laps now. It's probably going to take him 2 laps to catch me. Oh, there's Stoffel Van Dorn. I don't know what is up with him in this race, but he's just been so slow. Yeah, look, 7.8, so he's already catching us. What is going on with that Honda? Unless it's Fernando. Could be Fernando. No, it's Van Dorn. Continuing with his braking problems. So Ricciardo took 2 seconds out of us on that lap. So that either shows you how well the Red Bull's hooked up around here or just how slow we are. 4.9. Basically 1.5 seconds he's just taken out of us. Blimey, he's quick. How is Vettel going that fast? I'm glad I've done a time that's in the 38s, but still. I said, don't worry, we'll just keep upgrading this car. We've got a improved engine package arriving in Monaco, of all places, once again, 2 seasons in a row. Out 3.2. I said I'm going to give Ricciardo the fight of his life. Like I said, I've only had 3 podiums in my career so far, and we're on season 4 now. Got my first podium at Canada, driving for Sauber in season 2. We got our first win of our career the following year at Canada in a Toro Rosso, and then obviously we got a win at Monza in the Haas that year. Just finishing on the podium, it's a bit of a rarity. So just the one. Legitimate podium finish, obviously the others were wins. Tell you what, Vettel's pace is frightening. He is so quick. He could quite easily wrap up this title. Ricciardo now 1.7 seconds with 10 laps to go. It's going to be a fight to the finish between myself and Ricciardo, who again, I must stress, is on tyres that are about 7 laps fresher than mine. So it's going to be a job to hold him back. Like I said, engine-wise, we should be able to outpower him, because obviously we're in... Oh, go away with the blooming... Varandil, how's your R&D looking for seasons, and what was your general strategy? Well, like I say, seasons 1 and 2 I spent at Sauber, because I didn't want to drive from McLaren. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I've never seen you before, so I will add you, if it lets me. Yes, it does. Mod user. That's not what I want. I want to follow you. Yeah, hi. But yeah, like I said, season 1 and 2 we were at Sauber. Basically, the car was horrible. Season 3 we started off at Toro Rosso. Car was great. A little underpowered with the Renault engine, but you know, all in all, the car felt brilliant. definitely the best car I've driven so far. And then mid-season we moved to Haas, which had no work done on the engine whatsoever, but lucky for us, it had some grunt, and the aerodynamics on it were good. Were good enough to keep it in front of the Sauber's aerodynamics. We moved to Williams at the end of the third season. Again, absolutely no work done on the engine department. So again, we're lucky that it's got the Mercedes-Benz powered car, because the Williams, at the start of the career mode, is the fastest car in a straight line. It's just poor aerodynamically and chassis-wise. We're basically at the bottom. So, like I say, I'm improving the engine at the minute. Going to get 6 improvements before we start flitting between chassis and engine. And like I say, we'll just see what we can get done throughout the course of this season. It does. It does. Like I say, you've just got to hope that you can get the points in that will. Well, you need first driver really. That will help you grab those extra points, and you basically have what's known as what is it? I've lost my train of thought. Like I say, it depends on where you want to go with the car, and whether you're sticking it out as well. Do you want to buy the big upgrades? Do you want to buy the smaller ones? Because me, I work my way down the tree. Okay, so like I said, at the minute I'm working my way across the engine department. So I'll be going 1, 2, and then obviously you've got the big long column. I'll be working on that before I work my way forward. So it means a lot of minor upgrades going on the car, but the minor upgrades are the ones that do count in the end, because there is a lot of them. So, 10 laps to go. We get our 4th podium in our career. Like I said, we have we're about 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap slower than Ricciardo, who's on in a faster car and also on fresher tyres, which is going to be difficult back. But that's something we've done in this race. We've managed to, sometimes a bit risky, held cars back. We've held Perez back, we've held Hamilton back, we've held Raikkonen back. And Ricciardo is right behind us now, so we're going to always got. Also, I don't know what improvements have been made to. Okay, I don't know what improvements have been made to that Red Bull Renault. But there's one car, one behind me. It's a car, Renault or a Honda engine behind, because I know in a straight line win. They're 46 behind Bottas. But to be honest though, you bet that, because the Ferraris and the Mercedes are just in a league of their own. There's just nothing you can do. I mean, if you're in front of one, then ideally, yeah, stay in front of them. Here we go. This is the part of the circuit now where we start to struggle. So we to here, try and get the power down as early as possible. And here we go now. The DRS will open up for Ricciardo. He's right with us, but again, just got enough grunt to stay in front. But Ricciardo down. We're going to outbrake him into this corner here. Oh, Ricciardo locks up actually. That's something else I've noticed on this game as well. The Red Bulls and the Force Indias, they lock up quite a lot. Perez was actually leading this Grand Prix at one point, but a huge lockup allowed obviously Vettel, Hamilton and Bottas to comes Ricciardo once again. Oh, he's not actually close enough this time. I'll take that. Take my normal line into the first corner, clip over the curbs, try and get the power down as quickly as possible. Although I don't think I deploy the power as quickly as the AI do when coming out of the first corner. I've noticed they always tend to be right up my chuff as in it. So guys, if you're new to the channel, do hit that follow button so you can see more F1 content coming your way. Subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raritron89, so you can catch up with seasons 1, 2 and 3. All been said. Basically, the main aim now of the series is just to keep flashback bare minimum. Obviously in this race, unfortunately, I did lose my wheel very early on, and for whatever reason I just automatically did a flashback, and when I realised it was just, yeah, I'm not happy with myself, which is probably why I'm a little beat really, because I know I shouldn't be here. I did contemplate crashing out to make up for it, but it just hasn't happened, and now obviously I am where I am. I'm 47. Ooh, gearbox we're in the 50s, so that's definitely a gearbox change for Spain now then. So we'll be taking a 5-place grid drop in Spain. But I like Spain. We tend to do well there. Ricciardo up my inside going into turn 1. Oh god, are we coming up to bloody Van Dorn again? Why is he not retired? Definitely a glitch in this game, because I must have lapped Van Dorn about 5 or 6 times. I mean, I know the McLaren Honda's slow, but it's not that slow. Get out of my way, you idiot. Right, let's have a quick look, see if anything else has been said. But like I say, I'm glad you're driving. You're enjoying the Toro Rosso drive. It is a nice car to drive. So I believe Van Dorn's the only car I've lapped. There we go, not exactly the best sort of traction that we got coming out of that final corner. We took it quite deep. Ricciardo up our inside, oh dear. So Esteban Ocon, who is my rival actually. There's the next car behind. I think Perez pitted for a new front wing. Not sure about Hamilton. And I don't know what's happened to Kimi Raikkonen in this race. So maybe the engine upgrade has worked here a little bit, adding the +4 extra horsepower is probably allowing us to keep Ricciardo within sight. I'd say at bay, but he does keep passing us at points. Oh my god, come on! There we go. We get running again. How's that help fuel-wise? Back up to 0.52. Guessing the yellow flag is for Stoffel Van Dorn going off track again, because for whatever reason, they've not retired him. He should be out of this race. He's probably radioed, he can't just come in now, and McLaren are like, no, you come in, you're fired. Can't think of any other reason why he'd still be out there. Here comes Ricciardo once again, those fresher tyres are really helping him now. Get these two corners right. Alright, again we were slow coming out of that, so it's allowing Ricciardo right up behind us. Been that slow that Ocon and Raikkonen have caught up. These 4 laps are going to be huge. Let's have a look. Yeah, Monaco's depressing on this game. To be honest, I think Austria is quite hard. The AI are quite good around there. Spain, I honestly feel that Spain, for me, is quite a good track. It really is. I do enjoy racing on it. I think it's because because mentally I have a connection with Spain on this game, because it was the first track that I drove on the beta version of the game. I do have that sort of connection with it, and I do tend to do quite well there. Good races, right, Ricciardo? Oh no, you don't. Yep, it is Ocon and Raikkonen. Oh, we tried getting the power down as quick as possible. It didn't quite work for us there. Oh, Raikkonen, is he trying to go around the outside of Ocon? I think he's made it stick. He's made it stick. That's a great move from Kimi Raikkonen. Indeed he has. Great move from the veteran. Hamilton, 36.5, that is just absolutely monstrous. So Hamilton must have pitted as well, so I reckon Perez and Hamilton have pitted for new wheels. Hulkenberg has an issue with his car, which is a shame, and actually 19 cars are now left, so someone has retired. Who is it though? Fernando Alonso in the other McLaren retires from the Russian Grand Prix. It has been an absolute nightmare of a race for the Woking team. Lap 51 out of 53. Why did they even do that? Why did they even do that? No, I'm not going to click that. Thank you for that. You, sir, are an idiot. Oh my god, Beth! Hey, how you doing? Thank you for dropping in. That's huge, you being there. Thank you. Am I following you on Twitch? No, I'm not. Used to be able to follow everyone that used to come into the chat. They've changed it a little bit. Right, anyway, like I say, 2 laps left at this Grand Prix. Can we hold on to the podium position? Where are we? Oh yeah, I remember why I did that now. Here we go. Daniel Ricciardo, we've got the quick, we've got Kimi Räikkönen coming up behind. So just take the corner nicely. Is that Fernando I just saw there? No, it's a couple corners time. Like I said, we're at the Russian Grand Prix here at Sochi. This is where the Winter Olympics took place in 2014. Then not long after, actually, the F1 race debuted here. Not the best of races, if I'm brutally honest. There is Fernando, parked up, feeling sorry for himself. The team have let him down once again. So seeing Fernando Alonso struggle as much as he has, it pains me. Fernando Alonso should be in a race-winning car. Right, here we go. Ricciardo's going to go up my outside once again. I'm going to try and outbrake him into the little S section. Can we do it? Yeah, we can, I think. Yeah, we can. Our braking is much better than Ricciardo. Not often you can say that. Kimi Räikkönen all over the back of him now. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Wow! Brilliant traction from Ricciardo. Defend it at the minute now. Ricciardo is right behind me. He's down the inside. I can't do anything. Oh, he's hit me. He's actually hit me. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, sorry guys. I need to have a look at that. Yeah, Baku is awesome. Baku is awesome on this game. Just a shame that I've crashed out there too many times. Although, if you look at the last one that I uploaded in Season 3 to YouTube, on the final couple of laps, I sound like a madman going down the straight on the final lap because the safety car came in and come out. Right, anyway, let's go to broadcast view. This is it. So, obviously, there's ourselves in the Williams, Ricciardo in the Red Bull, Raikkonen in the Ferrari, and Ocon in the Force India. Let's go. Connect there a little bit. Like I say, it's just nervous every time that happens. We force him wide. Raikkonen tries to go down my outside, and then we basically just keep it to the middle, and basically then we just have no choice but to turn across and just hope that, you know, we survive to tell the tale. Yeah, like I say, I'm not clicking that link, buddy. Yeah, idiots. Here we go anyway. Need to start moderating the chat filters a little. Ultimate lap though, guys. Held on. Can we hold on just a little bit longer? There's Ricardo once again. He's going to go up outside. Just want to hold him off for as long as I can. Ocon, I think, realizes that there's no point getting involved. Once again, down the outside, well, inside, keeping back, and Ocon, is that Ocon passing? Oh, I don't know, they come together, Ricardo and Ocon up into fourth. I don't want that, he's in a Mercedes powered car. Oh, they're going side by side. You know what, this is brilliant, that is exactly actually, because now they're not going to be right behind me, going through this corner, and basically, when we're down the straight, you activate the DRS, if you're second of the car in front. DRS is the drag reduction system. It's basically a flap on the rear wing that opens up and gives you about 10 more brake power, miles per hour, whatever. Sebastian Vettel wins the Russian Grand Prix for Ferrari. He continues the championship charge. Could be on course here for our 4th podium of our career. This has been totally unexpected. I didn't expect to have this, especially where we were in qualifying. 10th place, about what, 1.8 seconds off the pace. I thought, yeah, okay, we'll be lucky here to get about. Let's be honest, my maximum I could have got here was 7th place. Oh, but we've gone wide though. We've gone wide, and that's allowed Ricardo through. We're going to try and dive down the inside, but Ricardo has got it. And no, the podium has gone. Oh, I was too busy focusing on it, didn't realise. Oh dearie me, we did it for so long. I want a little mistake and that's all it takes. Gutting. Got 4th place, like I say. I'm devastated, I really am. I'm trying to. 4th place, it's our best position of the season, our best position in the Williams, but we lost it. We lost it on the final lap to Daniel Ricciardo. He just came out of nowhere. Absolutely nothing we could have done. But 4th place, we can be very, very happy with that. I don't know, just can't believe I lost the podium on the final lap. I just ran wide and
Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I should have lifted. Basically, going into the corner where I ran wide, I should have lifted instead of just keeping my foot firmly planted, which in the end led to our downfall.
So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go.
Palmer, 9th place, he'll be happy with that.
The car just looks so comfortable out there.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the
Thank you,
drivers make
Varandil.
their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
Take a screenshot. Well, picture these names. Remember it. See myself. So I want to add you guys. New to the
it's
chat.
time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Daniel F.I.A. The young Russian has a lot to live
Right,
up to.
guys, so your results here for the Russian Grand Prix. Vettel wins, Bottas 2nd, Ricciardo 3rd. Yeah, Ricciardo 3rd, annoyingly. I'm 4th, it's a very disappointing 4th, but look at the lap times. We should have finished 9th. we just didn't have the pace around here today. Ocon 5th from 12th, good recovery drive for him. Raikkonen, I don't think he'll be happy with 6th place. I think something happened to him in the race. I don't know whether he had engine issues of his own or whatnot. Verstappen 7th, Perez 8th after an extra pit stop, so he did well to recover some ground. Palmer 9th, Sainz 10th, so it's a point. It's a point for Toro Rosso. Kvyat 11th from last on the grid. That's not bad. Massa, my teammate, 12th. Grosjean 13th. Hulkenberg 14th, having engine issues right at the end. Magnussen 15th. Hamilton 16th in the end, a lap down after his collision with myself. Ericsson 17th. Verline 18th. And Fernando Alonso and Stoffel Van Dorn would not really classify, so a bad race in the end for McLaren. The standings are as follows. Sebastian Vettel now has an 8-point lead over Valtteri Bottas going into the Spanish Grand Prix. Ricciardo 3rd in the championship. Other changes is I move up to 9th in the championship now after our 4th place in Russia. We're 9 points in front of Romain Grosjean. Palmer moves up to 13th in the championship on 2 points after scoring some points here today. And Sainz moves up as well, displacing Felipe Massa and Daniel Kvyat and Fernando Alonso and Marcus Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein in the process. Constructors. We move up to 5th in front of Haas, which is good. We've got a 6-point gap over, and Ferrari lead the Constructors on 123 points, 24 points in front of Mercedes. Looking good. I think we may have a classic event, so do stay tuned for that. Yeah, Massa letting the team down again. I don't know, he scored. I mean, I had a bad race, opening race. I was running in 6th in Australia. Was looking good, and then unfortunately after the first round of pit stops I hit the back of Hamilton, chipped off my wing, so I had to pit. And then obviously later on, trying to recover, we hit Sainz going through the fast left right, and yeah, we lost our front wing completely, so we had to make another pit stop, and that put us right at the back. So it was just a case of putting on the hardest tyres that Australia offer you and just go into the end. And I think in the end we got about 14th, something like that. It wasn't the best of races. It's definitely one of those races of what could have been. There we go, we get interest from everyone else. Don't really care about that. Oh, what's that? Pit stop efficiency. Right, our team's going to be a bit quicker in the pit stops, which is good. Here we go now. Now, I think last time I picked that one, so I'm going to go to the Checkpoint Challenge in Italy in the 2010 Red Bull. What I'm going to do as well is get me components ready for the Spanish Grand Prix. Well, for tomorrow night's Spanish Grand Prix. I think my missus ain't well, so I doubt she'll be in work tomorrow, so don't think I'll be able to get the stream out during the day. I'm going to put in our second gearbox of the season as well, so we're going to take that penalty now. Let's go to the invitational event. Now, I think last time I did this, the last 2 times I've done this, I've just been a fraction out. These like classic races though, they need to be more challenging. I feel like just doing like this or whatnot, what you want is like a mini championship or something like that. Kind of like what they had in the old days when they had like F1 and F2.
Some of the world's finest drivers will be treating us to a special exhibition of some of the sport's most iconic cars.
And then you had drivers from Formula 1 back, you know, this is going way back though, going into F2 to compete just because they really loved racing. But here we go, we've got the time attack here. Driving the 2010 Red Bull. Oh, we've already paused. It's turned into that is difficult. Really difficult. What I might do, if the old F1 I'm done with this one, if the other games ain't backwards compatible, which I hope they start. Well, I've done menu my F1 2010 and try and stream it on here as well. Just make it. Because basically the aim is every F1 game, career mode one. Fail. In a row. 3 times in a row that's happened. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one either. I very rarely do that one, actually. So, like I said, as frustrating it is, you basically just got to get on with it though. But yep, we're here at the Spanish Grand Prix. This will be tomorrow night's race, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone who's new, do hit that follow button so you can see more and more F1 content coming your way. Like I said, do make sure you've got notifications put on so you know when I'm going live. Because obviously, I would say I've got a schedule, but I don't. I really don't. It's quite difficult at the minute with working and whatnot. But like I say, subscribe to the YouTube page, which is Raratron89, so you can see what's happened throughout seasons 1, 2, and 3. I have got Elder Scrolls Online co-op going on as well. That should be coming back at some point. I did start a couple of FIFA ones as well, but at the minute this has to take precedence. There are other ideas I want to do in the pipeline, but everything's just a bit higgledy-piggledy at the minute. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and we'll see you very soon for the Spanish Grand Prix, the home of Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz. And like I say, I do tend to like that track on this game, which is unusual because I used to hate it. Guys, take care. Love you all. See you soon.